Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Vida Blue gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
2-0 count, the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Blue, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettit, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Striding in for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Altuve takes his lead at third with one away. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-1, here it is, and it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Three-two pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
2-2.
Hey boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lowry's got it. Throw on to GIAMBI takes care of him, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Astros lead it 1-0. Dallas Keuchel will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
There's Johnny Damon now, so he'll get us started in the home half of the first.
For the Athletics, center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's got 12 hits in 45 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. Ripped down the line. And that's through for a hit. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Jason Giambi. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Jackson at second with 2 down. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 1 pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, Evan Gattis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Evan Gattis.
Let's go. Go down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon waits on it. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Jake Marisnik.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnik. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Marisnik An imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. There's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The batter, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bagwell camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Keuchel pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Come on.
And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the concrete staircases and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
Now batting, number
Standing in now, Johnny Damon.
Johnny
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Short, hit hard. Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
That play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Oakland. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Dennis Eckersley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Pitch is popped up. And GIAMBI will stay with this one for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Here's George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot down the line. But this gets foul. It's 0-1.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 2.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Last strike now for Houston.
Nope.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Oakland A's took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Vida Blue earns win number 7 on the season. Dennis Eckersley wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.